Hi guys, this is a video on Windows tips. If I explain my situation, I have two USB pens, flash drives, whichever you want to call them, they're plugged in. I have a memory stick Duo card plugged in, and I have my K750i plugged in with a stick in it, a memory stick in it as well. Now you notice if I just go across all these, you can see that there's a lot of removable drives here and local disks, and I can't really tell the difference between them. Now the first thing I'd do if I wanted to tell the difference between them was go on one of them, click on one of them, press F2, and then I can rename it, call it what I want. But what if I wanted to change the icons of individual drives, and both local disks and the removable disks? How would I do this? Now there are two ways to do this. One will be affecting your computer, just your computer, with the C drives and the rest of it. And another way is going to be doing it so it changes the icon on every computer that you go on with your removable disks. So let's get started. I've got a virtual machine and I want to change my C drive on it, my icon of my C drive. Now all I need to do is do something called a registry tweak. Now I'm going to go to Start Run and go to Regedit, and I'm going to go to HKey local machine. I'm going to press the plus on software, Microsoft, and then I'm going to scroll down to Windows, current version, and Explorer. I'm then going I'll expand this for the time being, but I'm then going to make a new key inside it, and it's going to be called Drive Icons. So once you've done that, you're going to right click and say New Key again, and you notice I said I wanted to change Drive C, so I'm just going to just type C. Now once we've done this, you want to start finding or looking up your own little icon file. It's got to be in ICO format. Now if I go into C drive, you can see I've got a K750i.ico. Now this is just taken from some icons that I downloaded from the net, and I've put it into the actual C drive, which is the main drive. Now the reason I've done this is it's easier to do. It's easy to type out the path of it, because that's what we're going to do inside the registry editor. So all I need to do is type C colon backslash and then K750i.ico. So I'm going to click this C again. I'm going to go New Key, and I'm going to put Default Icon, and then over here we say it says default here, doesn't it? And value not set. We're going to set a value. The value data is going to be the path of my K750i.ico file. And that's pretty much it. So you've got the icon in here. It's the default icon of C in the drive icons. That's all it really means. Now this can apply to not just C. You can do any drive you like. All you need to do is click on Drive Icons, New Key, I don't know, put in D or whatever the drive letter is, and then again you need to make that default icon inside of D, and then change this default bit here, and then put the path to your icon. So you can do as many drives as you like. It just depends on the letter. So hopefully, if all has gone well, my computer should now have my C drive with an icon of K750i. Are we ready? Well, hey, it's done. So my C drive now has an icon of K750. Now what if we want to do it, because this is just doing it on the machine. If I was to, well, obviously I'm not going to take the C drive out, but if I was to do that on a removable drive, take it out, put it somewhere else, it would just be whatever that machine says. So what if we want to do it on something like a removable hard drive, and wherever we put it in we want it to have the same icon? Now you can do this through auto run. Now auto run's been available since like Windows 95, where you could have it auto play certain applications or run certain applications, or it would have a certain label or a certain icon. So we're going to take that icon part of that and use it in our removable disks. Now what I'm going to do is make a file inside the removable disks, and I'm actually going to do this with I'm going to start with the E drive. Now in my E drive, if I just look inside to see what it is, yes, my E drive is my memory stick Duo card I have in my computer. So if I remove it, you notice it just flashed up. It doesn't do anything because it's a memory card reader. It just sets it as a drive, and then obviously when I put it in, it says it's got content. So I'm just going to change the icon of this. Now I'm going to use the Stick Duo ICO here. I downloaded. I actually converted this from EarthenView, so it looks a little bit poo, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go into here. I'm going to make a new file in the root of the drive, so it's just in drive E, and it's going to be called autorun.inf. Now if you try and make a text document and it stays a text document, when you say autorun.inf, you haven't got your extensions enabled. Tools, folder options for you, untick, hide extensions for known file types. So we now have an autorun.inf. Now I can double click this and it will go straight into Notepad, and in here I'm going to type in square brackets autorun and then icon equals, and now we're going to put the path of the icon. Now I'm actually going to copy this over to the main drive because that's what you're supposed to do. You just copy into the main of the drive, same place that autorun is, which is in the root of the drive. Again, it's easy to type it out. So I'm just going to say autorun equals stickduo.ico. Now you don't need to put in the full path, and if you do, it won't work. So now a guy prompted me really to do this because he had an issue, and what he did was do exactly the same thing as I just showed you, but he put icon equals C documents and settings, poo, my documents, my pictures, ico, was hdd.ico. Now you're actually supposed to copy the hdd ico onto your drive, because if you reference something from the C drive it won't work, and if you put an actual full path in it doesn't work either. You just need to copy the hdd icon, just poo, and copy it across to your drive, and then you can just say icon equals stickduo.ico. So I'm just going to save this, just quit this, and so we now have stickduo.ico and autorun.inf in the E drive, and it's all set up to go. Now I'm actually going to hide both of these, so I'm just going to set them to hidden, and I'm going to unhide my system files because that's what I've set by default. So now you wouldn't even know that I have that icon inside this drive. So if I go up one level, you'll notice it doesn't change it straight away. What I actually have to do is take my stick out and put it back in again. And you'll notice that the drive has now changed. It's got a new icon. Now I'm just going to do this a little bit quicker. Drive O, that's my pen drive, which I'm not going to change. Drive M, that's fine. I'm going to change this. This is my phone again, so I'm just going to. This is my phone. I'm just going to go text document, and I'm going to call it autorun.inf. Double click it, in square brackets, autorun. Icon is going to be k750i.ico. Now I'm going to copy this across because this is the file it's referencing, and I'm going to save it, set them both to hidden. Then it's in drive M, isn't it? So I'm going to take my phone out, put it in again, and eventually it will load because it's syncing with the other thing as well. There we go. And there we go, removable disk M is my phone. So now I know that removable disk E is my memory stick duo, and wherever I put that memory stick duo it will come up with this icon, and with removable disk M it's my phone, and whenever I put my phone in it will come up with that icon. And you wouldn't know any different because the files are hidden, so if you're showing, obviously not showing hidden files. So I hope this sorts your problem out here. Just poo, very nice YouTube name you've got there. You just need to take the end file. I wouldn't reference it at all to your hard drive, and even then it probably won't work. So just take the HDD icon, put it onto your USB hard drive. Now just for a last thing, I'm going to show you my local disk. Now this is actually a USB pen, but it shows it as a local disk. I'm just going to show you it working as that as well. So I'm just going to take this USB ICO, put it across. I'm going to make an auto run again into this drive. Now whenever this goes in, it's going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to say, just as the last one, auto run icon equals USB.ico. Now I'm not going to set these to hidden because I can't be bothered. So drive L, take the USB pen out, and it's gone. Put the USB pen back in, and there we go, it's back and it's got its new icon. So it works with local disks as well. Obviously you can't take your main drive out and put it back in again, but excuse me, it works, and it's got the icon. So now I can distinguish between all the different removable disks I have easily because they're all done by icons. So I hope this helps. I hope this answers your problem, Just Poo. Thanks for your question. Thanks to all you guys who've been watching my video. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.